Hello and welcome to episode 17 of Corey and Kevin Talk About Nothing. If you are joining us for the first time, I'm Corey,
I'm Kevin.
and on our show we discuss some of our favorite episodes from our favorite sitcoms, while also playing a game of trivia about the episode.
Before we get started, make sure to hit the like and subscribe to get notifications when we drop new episodes. If you have any questions or comments for us or want to share a story, feel free to email us at cktalkaboutnothing@gmail.com or tweet us at CoreyKevin1.
Okay, so in the addition to playing the game of trivia, we have a few rules set out. Whoever wins gets to pick the next episode and the punishment or challenge for the loser. On episode 16 for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the Antisocial Network, Kevin won again the game of trivia and was able to pick the next episode, but the punishments have been set back a bit, and we will get back to them soon.
Yes, we will get back to them soon.
Very soon.
And if you follow us on Twitter, then we can probably tweet out when we start sending up these punishment videos or whatever they
Absolutely.
are, whatever they wind up being.
Yeah.
All right, so I picked Community, Season 1, Episode 8, Home Economics. In this episode, we get to see Jeff having a mental breakdown as his home life falls apart, Annie struggling with being a good friend or an available love interest, Brita trying to stay out of everything but becoming a part of everything, Shirley just trying to help, Pierce joining Vaughn in a musical venture, Troy trying to figure out a date, and Abed being a great friend. Not to mention, there's a very catchy song in this episode.
That's funny.
She's a GDB.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Probably one of the best songs of the thing.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, man, it's pretty good.
It's so good because like Britta's just hanging out at the pool table and she's like, "Oh, this is awesome," and then like completely becomes about her. She's like, "Oh, okay, this is not awesome."
Yeah. Wait 1 second. Yeah, 'cause it's funny because even Shirley says something to her. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
So and it's just so funny. She goes, "Oh, this is fine. I'm here to support him. We're having a good time."
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah,
you know?
not so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you ready for this game of trivia?
I am ready for this game of trivia.
Yeah, and losers go first.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. All right. So, what is Brita the opposite of?
Oh, an antioxidant. I had to think first. Who said that? Oh yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
yeah.
and boom.
Vaughn.
Yeah,
Okay,
there it
well,
is.
what crazy crap is Vaughn saying? You know, you're like the exact. Britta, you're toxic. You're like the exact opposite of an antioxidant. You know, you actually just already said that. You're toxic.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, you're toxic. It's so funny too because like at first Vaughn was like kind of this weirdo, but like he says some funny stuff and does some very funny things, especially in this episode. Man, he made me laugh a couple times, like really hard actually. So.
Actually, like the way even the way he like whips his guitar cord back and forth because he's just like, you could tell he's just fed up with Pierce's shit. Like, what do you want to say now? Fed up with your shit, awesome. Pierce. All right, question number 1. What is Abed's special drink comprised of?
That's awesome. You mean hot cocoa mix and cold milk?
Yep. I call it special drink.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good, dude. I'm better too, man. I'm telling you. This show is just. Well, I can't ever laugh at every character. That's the thing. No matter what you do.
Oh yeah.
You think about them and their past and this and that. It just makes you laugh, man. Everything. So, all right. Sorry. All right, sir. So, So why did Abed and Jeff skip Spanish?
Oh! It was a marathon Knight Rider Marathon.
Yeah,
Knight Rider
dude,
Marathon.
I thought,
Yes.
like, oh, I almost got him.
Yes.
Got him.
I'm like it's a marathon because I know he watches a few shows on there that I won't mention because who knows if there are other ones. But yeah, he's in a bit of a slump in this episode.
Yeah, for sure.
And
you see a different side, that's for sure.
Yeah, like. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Good job. Abed knows how to change it for sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Question 2. What does Pierce's butt look like in skinny jeans?
That's so good. Oh wait, a baby pumpkin.
Yeah, baby pumpkin.
Yeah.
You're just mad because my ass in these jeans, these skinny jeans, looks like a baby pumpkin.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, what was Abed raised by?
TV.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even think you needed to see this episode to know that one.
Yes, I know, but at the same time, it could have been. That's a kind of a trick question,
No. If you know Ahmed,
If you know Abed, but if this is your first time listening or something, first time watching the episode.
If this is your first time watching an episode, well, why didn't you watch episode 1? And you should have already watched Community. Probably 10 times by now.
You are right. I've only watched it like 6.5.
What are you doing?
I'm behind.
All right.
I got a late start.
Well, let's turn this off. You start.
Okay. All right. Start watching it now.
Yeah.
I'll get at least 6 in the night.
Yeah. Right. All right. Question number 3. What is the picnic being held at Greendale called?
The Night Under the Stars.
Yep. That is correct.
That is correct. Okay.
Jeff was so funny in this episode. Actually, everybody was pretty damn funny.
Yeah. So, what is good for resale value or on Saturdays?
Oh man. Hold on. It's something that Jeff says to sure. Brita.
Yep.
It says like, bidet, a bidet.
Oh,
Yes.
No,
yes.
Man.
Oh my God. I had to think. I was like, what is so weird? Like, that's such a weird thing to say. Like, only for afternoons.
It's good for resale value.
Yeah. Resale value at Saturday. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, what do you? The bidet cleans your booty hole, man. Like, use it on Saturdays, but you have one?
Yeah, weird.
Very weird. Also, well, that's probably never mind. I can't talk about it because the first rule, is to not talk about it.
Truth. Duly noted.
Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. Bidet. Oh, dude, that is.
Dude, I'm like, I got him. Dude,
I thought for sure you had me because I'm like, I'm coming up with blank, and then, thank you, brain. I don't have any of your questions so far.
Nice.
Not even in my extras yet. Pretty excited.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Start. Question number 4. While Jeff and Abed are at the Sunday machine, he walks past Brita and Abed saying, Pavel is making something. What is Pavel making?
Quiche, or it starts with a K. I cannot think about it. I know what it is. And something with cabbage. Oh no.
I mean, don't worry about it. You got it wrong. It doesn't start with a K, so I'm just gonna tell you got it wrong. Babka.
What is it then?
Babka.
That's what I was thinking of too. But it was I was for some reason I was thinking of
Kielbasa.
No,
Because
maybe. I'm just gonna say yeah, because I did say it started with a K.
yeah. Well, that's why I was like, well, if you're thinking of something with a K, you're never gonna get this.
I know.
You're way past this in the alphabet. You know, I don't know if you're gonna backtrack. You're kind of in the middle, so you might not backtrack.
But I might. All right. So that sucks.
Yeah. It's okay though. It's okay.
Okay. All right. So, what else is Jeff doing outside of his car?
Yeah.
Besides brushing his teeth
That's funny. Yep.
and washing down with soap.
Yeah, he's lifting weights.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. Cause he's just like, oh yeah, you know, it's like getting into it now, brushing his teeth. I'm like, hey, this dude's
he's getting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting his pump on no matter where. My aunt, because I had that as an extra question, and I said, in addition to brushing his teeth, what else is he doing in his trunk? Pumping iron. He's just, yeah.
The way he's doing it too is so like
fast he's just angry, you know.
Yeah, he's just getting him in, you know. He's got to get it done without having to show anything, you know.
I'm not living in my car. Oh man. All right. Question 5. What does Troy pretend to be of Annie's? What does Troy pretend to be of Annie's?
Yeah, you said it right. It's a book bag.
Yeah, I just said it weird. Look, I'm Annie's backpack. So it's a backpack. Yeah. It's not a book bag because book bags carry books. I'm just kidding. A backpack carries backs.
Yeah, and Troy carries Troy's and backpacks. I mean,
it carries Troy. Well, Troy is her backpack.
A backpack. Yeah.
So he carries backs.
No, she carries backs.
Excuse me. I don't know what just happened. Anyways. Yeah.
That was weird. So who is Roy taking on his date? Who is Troy taking on his date?
Okay, Pierce. Roy the Wonder Boy, you know?
Good job, you know? That was a test.
Yeah. Randy.
Yeah. Because it could be a boy's name, too.
I'm so sorry that I led you on like that.
Yeah.
I know that Randy could be a boy or a girl's name. In this case, it's most definitely a girl. I thought that was hilarious because it's like, man, you are oblivious to
what's going on.
Little Annie Adderall, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he's just
absolutely.
Like, we should have hung out more in high school. You would have known how obsessed she was with you then.
Yeah. You're kind of the reason she turned into Annie the Adderall. I'm just saying.
So it's just so funny because he's just like, it almost seems flirtatious because like the backpack thing and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely.
It's very funny because like literally like, remember when you were in my backpack? And he's like, yeah, I'm funny. You know? Like,
yeah.
That's just like Troy just like in his own world right there. Yeah, you're right. I'm funny.
Yeah,
I know it.
This is still young Troy. Like he has not turned into the true Troy in Abed yet.
Yeah,
this is turned into that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I agree with stage.
That. Yeah.
So. I can definitely agree with that. There's like that fake jock Troy.
Absolutely.
Especially, you know, he joins football. He's like, I could be the best player on the worst team, you know? And
I watched a couple episodes later, and then it might have been like 2 episodes, and then Troy was talking about, they were talking about, he goes, listen, I have friends, and my friends do things for me. I don't do them in return. And I just started laughing, like, dude, this is the beginning of Troy, you know? Like,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it rolls into a totally different person. You know what I mean? So, but yeah,
that's funny.
That's really good. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. So, your turn.
All right. Question 6. According to Pierce, how does Brita walk?
What?
He says it to Vaughn, but it's pretty funny. I thought it was very funny.
She walks. I know she says she has like makeup like a scarecrow or something.
Yeah, where's clown makeup or something
Where's
like that?
clown makeup? Yeah. I know she walks around. Oh, I can literally picture it right now. She walks around. It's not walks around. I don't know. Bow-legged. I don't know.
Like she just got off a horse.
Oh, bow-legged. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah. Well,
if I Google it, general term of getting off of horse, that's going to say bow-legged. So, challenge.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's not the answer.
I know. I just am angry.
Well, yeah, I just want to make
this
sure
sucks.
that you're understanding.
This can be 2 punishments in a row for me. I'm getting upset.
Well, you haven't even done the first one yet, so we're fine. You know, we're moving at a snail's pace. Now we might have finished them by the time we're done releasing this, but anyways.
Yeah. So, anyways, angry. All right.
Anger.
Oh, that makes me angry. Okay. So according to Shirley, she should have followed Troy and Annie because Brita and Jeff were what?
See, and you get mad about the one I just asked?
What do you mean? I'm putting you in the scene. So what I wrote down was according to Shirley, what are Jeff and Brita today? That was my question, but I at least want to help you out by putting you into the scene for it.
Dry.
What?
Dry.
No.
I don't know.
Dunna. Dead air.
Dead air.
Yeah, because they're just silent. Like because I mean.
And this guy's trying to challenge a different question. Oof.
Oh, see, here comes the anger. You know, he misses one question, and now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was doing good. I was on a nice run.
Yeah. Well, not anymore, sister.
Well. Okay. Fine.
This is a game. I'm not getting another punishment.
You are. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Question 7. What does the doctor hand Troy for the date?
What does the doctor? Oh, that's funny. Thing of condoms, and then Troy turns around and says, "I'll be thinking of you."
Yeah, right.
Dude,
How
I laughed
thoughtful
so
of you,
hard.
Troy. How
I know.
thoughtful.
Yeah, you are such a nice man. You know?
I laughed really hard too. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, you'll be thinking about her. That's nice. That's what she wants to hear. It's so funny because oh, you're going on a date. Here you go.
Yeah,
you're gonna need these.
Yeah, that's awesome. 80s. No, I hurt all over.
Yeah.
Do you know who that doctor's from? Like, what other TV show he's from?
Yeah, man, that's Patton
Like, where he's,
Oswalt,
like-
dude.
Yeah. Well, what? Okay.
He's like
so what
from
TV is that show?
Justified, Kings of Queens.
Kings of Queens. Okay,
Yeah.
that was the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
Kings of Queens. I dude, that show I loved when I was like when it first came out. I should say. 'Cause I think I was like young 20s, but man, loved it.
My young 20s.
I'm 30 now, bro.
Yeah, well, it also probably came out like 20 years ago.
So I watched it when I was like 20.
Yes, you all heard it. Corey is awful at math. Charlie Kelly math. That's actually.
You know what? Listen, I just don't care. I watched it when I was 20 when it first came out.
Yeah, on
in my brain.
Yeah, I just turned on. Yeah, exactly. I just turned on the reruns, and you know what? I didn't watch them in order, but I think I've seen them all.
Just came out.
Yeah. Yes. So I believe it is your question, sir.
Okay. So, who is Jeff according to Abed? Who is he being?
Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
What is Goldie Hawn?
Yes. Oh, nice. Ding, 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 ding. That's
Yeah.
soundboard.
It's just awesome because like, how are you so content? And he's just sitting there eating. I'm like, man, if I was just sitting there eating Lucky Charms and like the biggest thing on my plate was just watching TV, I would be the exact same way. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just hanging out eating Lucky Charms, bro. Like, eat some Lucky Charms and you won't feel like that.
No, absolutely. The way he... Oh, never mind. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it later.
So... Oh, it's your turn, actually. I just asked you a question.
Yeah. What is Goldie Hawn? All right, so question 8. Why can't I be Kurt Russell? Question 8.
Yeah.
You can be whatever you want, just as long as you figure that out.
that's what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to ruin any questions.
I didn't have Kurt Russell on anything.
Okay, sweet. Good.
But I love Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell.
You do.
That's an action man. That's a drama man. Hey, Kurt Russell, if you're listening, I watched the computer that wore tennis shoes. Okay, I watched that. You were in it. Great acting, brother.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, it's like a 1970s Disney film.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
It was pretty good.
Sounded like it.
The computer that wore tennis shoes. That was Kurt Russell. Very baby-faced Kurt Russell.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
But Kurt Russell was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he was awesome in that. He's awesome in everything. Vanilla Sky. Oh, goodness gracious. He's great in everything, including the movie that they referenced, but I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it's a question. So anyways, let me get to it. The long-awaited question number 8. Sex was like hands before what?
AIDS came out?
Yeah, AIDS.
Yeah. AIDS.
It's so funny because when Pierce says that, sex was like shaking hands, and Abed goes, hence AIDS. You know, you basically had sex with everyone. Well, guess what? That is how AIDS spread really quick.
Absolutely. Yep. So now we have AIDS in the world.
It's just so funny. Abed with the one-liner, hence AIDS.
No. All right. So this is a question. I hope you weren't paying attention. Did Pierce make the last paper ball he threw in Jeff's mouth in Spanish class?
No, he did not.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
I was hoping, I'm like, well, maybe.
Maybe. What Chang does is so underwhelming. Like, he gets so excited when he sees Pierce messing with him. And then he's like, oh, hold on. Calm down, class. I'm going to do something. And then he just says, Buenos dias, winger. You know? I'm like, that's it? That's all you got, Chang?
That's true. Yeah.
For how crazy you become, that's all you got, Chang?
Yeah. Oh, he's not there yet, though.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Yeah, he's got to lose his job first, and then...
For sure.
And then Chang's coming in.
Yeah.
It's really the dean's fault, because he's like...
It is.
I should hire you in as security, and it's like...
Yeah, well, he's supposed to go to school first, remember? He was actually trained. He was actually going to school to learn.
And then he became the security officer, though.
Yeah,
like, anybody should know. That dude's psychotic.
Yeah, why? What are you doing?
Come on.
And then, dude, okay. When he shot that tranquilizer through the glass, I laughed so hard because it was just like they just said, like, when the dean came in, he's like, what if there's a kid out there or something, you know? He just came in firing. Boom! Didn't care and went flying through. And then he's like, "What? I got a friend at the zoo or
the
whatever. Local zoo. Yeah.
Yeah. The way Jeff is like, funny. They're acting. You know, like, what are you doing, man? Now, one of my favorites is when like it's Professor Professorson. In like the conspiracy episode, they have all the fake killings with the guns and everything, and the dean is just like shell shocked on the ground, like I don't know who's to trust anymore. They're like, well, you should probably not like align with the next person that wants to do the next thing. It was so funny.
That is yes.
And then later, that cop's like, "Didn't I teach you about gun safety by shooting someone once?" Yes, you did.
Yeah, now you did.
That was so funny because the dean, he just gets so shell-shocked.
He is. That's so good. Because at first, I mean, he was in it, and then he was not. And then he was, and then he isn't.
It's so funny.
That's so good. That's a funny one.
All right.
Was it my turn?
No, now that I got you focused on another episode, though.
Okay, bring it.
See what I did? Now it's going to confuse you. Question number 9. Who was the typhoid Mary of herpes?
That is
so funny.
I can picture it. Pierce says it, right?
No.
Pierce. I thought
the doctor says it.
What? Oh, yeah, you're right. For some reason, I was thinking of the AIDS scene, but you know what I mean, where Ben and Pierce were having that conversation. I thought that's what it said. But now I remember it was a doctor scene. So what was the question again?
Who was the typhoid Mary of herpes? He is so funny in this because he's like, I'm sort of the Hawkeye around here. It's like, dude, you're kind of coming off a little pervy. Are you single? Like,
yes. Are you seeing anyone right now?
Yeah, are you seeing? Maybe not Hawkeye.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Vanessa Parsons. She was a typhoid Mary of herpes. But I don't think Patton Oswalt has been in anything that I've not laughed at. You know what I mean? Like, even in Justified, he still made me laugh.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, his scenes at, like, the very end, like, the very last couple scenes where they're fighting in, like, the schoolhouse and stuff, the school and stuff out there.
Constable
I mean,
Bob.
he says some, he says some funny things, you know? He really, really does.
He does. Constable. I mean, he's a constable, man. It's awesome.
So,
all right. Come on.
How much money did Jeff spend in 2 days?
Ooh, I almost shot an answer. Oh, man. Oh, man. $1?
Nope.
That's a nickel.
He said, nope. He says, I spent 25 cents. I spent a quarter.
All right. That was going to be one of my guesses, but I couldn't focus on one, you know?
Yeah. All right, bro. I'm only one down.
Yeah.
Only one down. 2 to go. All right.
Yeah, are you ready then?
Yeah.
Question.
So,
yeah.
That's my turn to ask you.
You just asked me and I got it wrong.
Yeah, I want to ask you another one because you're getting it wrong this one too.
Doesn't make any sense. This guy. Fired. Hey, disqualified for cheating. Kevin won. Hey.
No. You're not making this one up. You're
suspended for the next 4 games. Those are automatic forfeit losses. Oh, the punishments are stacking up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Question number 10. Where is the date for Troy and Randy?
On the East Wing?
Nope.
East Lawn.
Yeah, but you said East Wing.
East Wing Lawn.
I'll throw it in the maybes, but at least you got the direction right. No, I'm not going to go with what you say because you're the enemy right now.
Where is this judge? Where is my freaking phone?
Where's my freaking judge? I submit the challenge in an envelope. I then have one of those cool bank suction things.
Yeah.
I put it in there. It goes through a distribution of cats and tubes, much like the internet, but this is physical cats and tubes. They take that to the judge. I have no idea where the judge is, so I might come back in like a day. Maybe an hour. Okay. Could be 2 weeks from now.
Hopefully like 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know.
Better be faster cats, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I can't pay for faster cats.
Well, we'll talk about that in the meeting too. Okay, why can't Jeff live with Troy?
My dad's kind of racist. I had a friend that he lived with his uncle, and he's like, you guys, I'll meet you guys like a block away from my house. He's like, he doesn't like white people, and I'm like, nah, that's understandable. Like, there's it on both sides, so it sucks. So obviously.
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah, definitely.
But I was like, all right, I understand. I'll stay away.
For sure. Yep.
It's just so funny because that's like immediately what I thought of when I heard, yeah, you can't stay with me because my dad's kind of racist. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least you're being honest.
Yeah, right. At least you're being straight up front.
You told me the truth,
I'm not being a bad friend by not I'm being a good friend by saying don't come here,
Yes, absolutely. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Question 11.
Question 11.
What instrument does Pierce play?
He plays I can't think of the exact word. It's an electric piano.
Really?
Yeah, I cannot think of the word right now. Like, I'm literally drawing a blank. I really cannot.
I mean, I'll
know
take
exactly what it is.
I'll take the electric piano. Because I feel like, come on, really? You can't think of the word?
Oh my goodness, great! I really can't. I
feel-
really like. I'm seriously drawing a blank. I know what it is. If you say it to me, I'm gonna be super upset.
Yeah, because
But I cannot remember. I cannot remember what it's called.
like look at your laptop. Like, you have one of these on your laptop.
The keyboard.
Here you go.
Dude, wow. Thank you for saying that.
I mean, that's why I'm
like, I looked up.
I'll take electric piano because basically a keyboard is like an electric piano, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be some like people out there that are pianists that are like, no, that's not right. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just a guy here. My opinions are my own, okay?
Yes, truth. Electric
and
piano.
Corey's too.
Thank
No, I'm
you.
just kidding.
Yes, yeah, definitely though. Some. All right, my turn. Is this question 12?
Yeah, it is question 12.
All right, okay.
I know, it went quick, didn't it?
It did. Okay. So, what was Troy going to use for his picnic blanket?
Newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really smart. I was just going to lay down newspaper. Is she a newborn kitten? Are you litter training?
She a dog,
like,
just for sure, just in case she goes to the bathroom, you're good.
Are you afraid of spills? Like, might as well just use the grass. I'm just saying. Yeah, Troy. Yeah, see, this is where it's like, that's Troy. Like, he's like this baby, and you're
absolutely.
like, oh wow, you don't know. That's fine. Like, let me help you. Let me teach you.
Let me teach you. Teach you. Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah. So, question 12. Shirley admits she isn't good at what? You're sleeping in your car. You're sleeping in your car. You're sleeping in your car.
Oh, being she's like, I'm not good at being coy.
Yeah, he looked at his notes, everybody.
No, I swear.
He looked down and was like, being...
coy. No, somebody's angry because I got it wrong. I got it right. I got it right.
I'm going to just, put the script out in front of me next time so that I
Well, that's fine. Look, here we go. It doesn't say nothing on it,
I'll freeze frame that later and make sure. I'll freeze frame it.
Funny. Freeze frame.
All right, so far you have 4 wrong.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, yeah.
What four I got? I thought I got 3 wrong.
Well, the east lawn, you said east wing.
Oh, you counting that one wrong?
I said it's a maybe, so it's dependent upon, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm leaning with it's going to be wrong,
Yeah. Oh.
Because it's on the east wing,
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, I sure remember that.
See, that sounds like somebody...
Okay. Bonus time. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. What did Shirley's ex-husband call her?
Wow.
Boom, 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 boom.
What did Shirley's ex-husband call her?
This is how Shirley knew that what Jeff was doing in the car.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
Don't know?
No.
Valerie.
Hey, what?
Valerie. He called her by the wrong name. Called her Valerie.
Oh, I gotcha. I thought you said, what did Shirley call her? Wait, can you say the question again?
What did Shirley's ex-husband call her?
Oh, gotcha. Oof. All right. Gotcha. All right. How about this one? Bonus question number 1. What nickname does Pierce call Brita?
What nickname does Pierce call her?
Yeah, he says, blank, didn't you hear the big news? I'm in a rock band.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I don't know that answer. I can't even picture Pierce saying that, actually.
Says, hey, Tiny, didn't you hear the big news? I'm in a rock band.
And that makes me mad. You went behind my back and talked to Vaughn, even though I didn't tell you to talk to Vaughn?
That's exactly right. Hey, Tiny, didn't you hear?
Now I remember. That sucks.
It's very funny, though.
Yeah, all right. Damn, man, I needed that one.
Yeah, you did.
So bad.
You freaking did.
I did it, dude.
I'm nervous, too, because how many did I get wrong? I got 2 wrong?
2 wrong, yeah.
Right.
Well, 2 wrong, and then you didn't get that last
one. Well,
bonus,
right.
You know what I mean? But still, 2 wrong total. All right, so what kind of car did Pierce live in?
Did Pierce live in?
Yeah, and remember he said 1970s he lived in his car.
Oh, cripe, man.
And then he, what did he say? He said something about laying with girls in his back of the leather seats.
A Malibu.
No, a Skylark.
Skylark. Gotcha. Man, all right, okay.
I need these.
You're probably gonna really like this one.
I'm probably gonna throw my notebook across the room, but it's fine. Let's roll.
Bonus question number 2. What nickname does Jeff call Brita?
Kitten.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that one. That's why I had to look at it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did you say Pierce or did you say Jeff? All right.
Because I have one written down in my notes.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, I don't. I swear. Oh yeah, I do. No, I'm kidding. I don't. All right. How can I stump you? This very last one. Okay.
I think you.
Okay. I have 2 written down, bro.
Well,
really, like.
I mean, you can only ask one.
Which one to go to? I know. I'm just trying to think. Because this one's kind of a little bit more of Okay. So why did Jeff mark the faucet from his condo?
For optimum combination skin. Yeah.
It says perfect temperature for optimum combination.
Combination skin. And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell that means.
I mean, yeah.
What is combination skin, man? As you know, I don't have any facial scare or skin routine, so I have no idea what combination skin is. So it's like he's like some sort of serial killer, and he's been cutting faces off and combining it with his.
Yeah,
it's the perfect temperature for the combination.
It is absolutely. I mean,
it melts the other skin onto yours.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
I think I just figured it out. Jeff is a serial killer, and he's been wearing other people's faces for years.
This just happened. You just solved it.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy here.
He was actually never a lawyer.
He's never a lawyer.
He took over this is one of the faces he wore was a lawyer. Dude. Conspiracy.
Yep. We'll load that one up on the internet.
Yep. Here we go.
So I got that one right, though. I'm pretty excited.
You did. Yeah. I think that was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. It's a good fight, though.
I mean, if I get this last one, I only lost by 1.
Yeah,
but
still a good fight. Okay, I think you might get this one right. I feel like if you got Kitten, you're going to get this one.
Okay.
According to Pierce, what is clouding Brita's mind?
According to
when
Pierce.
she's saying, do not talk to Vaughn. And he's like, I think you're... Wow, I just...
Is it like your girl brain?
No.
Your girl thoughts? Your...
No.
I don't know.
Hormones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure he was talking about her.
It's funny because she's like, I'm telling you no. And he's like, that's girl talk for yes, I should talk to Vaughn.
Yeah. That's what I thought I was thinking. I'm like, for some reason, I just stuck in my head. I couldn't think of the previous question. So,
Pierce, you're wrong.
Yeah. So if I would ask you this one, would you have known this one?
Let's hear it.
What kind of game system does Abed have in his dorm?
Was it a Super Nintendo? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I should have fucking asked that one, son of a bitch! It wouldn't have mattered, but it's an Xbox. So sitting when he's watching his cartoons, he's eating at the very beginning when Jeff's walking back and forth.
Yeah,
it's literally just sitting right there. I mean, it's like upside down, white, right next to it. I'm like, that's an Xbox 360 right there. I'll never forget that thing. Yeah, because I had an Xbox 360. You know what I mean? I stared at that thing for years.
And then we put you through many years of correction therapy, and now you're on the right side of history.
Oh, dude, true side, the best of the best.
I mean, you're no master. You're not master racing it with the PC, so let's not go crazy, you know.
Yeah, but it's the best of the best.
It's the best of the console wars, that's for sure.
Yes,
I can agree with that.
So because I even wrote down Xbox with like 6 different dots afterwards. Like I hated saving writing down.
Yeah, I bought an Xbox One S because it played 4K, and I think I bought like maybe 5 actual disc 4Ks, and then all of a sudden I was like, well, Voodoo, I could just buy the 4K and stream it through my HDR TV. Like I don't even need the Xbox. So then now it sits there. I never put batteries or even charged a controller because I bought the media remote with it and everything, and I was like, man, this thing is really cool, but like just never felt like it was intuitive. I mean, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I like them better. Obviously, the PlayStation 4 menus, I like them better than the Xbox ones, but let's be honest, there could be improvements all around.
100%.
You know, 100%. Xbox or PlayStation, there can be improvements.
Yes. I think speed is going to be the next big thing for these.
Oh, dude. I mean, if you watched Ratchet and Clank, like the way it was just loading these worlds, like there's no load times. Like you're just jumping right in. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Like those things I understand a little bit more. But like when I'm trying to load into just my home screen from closing out a game,
dude,
like those things, dude. Like, I mean, there's certain things that just needs,
Just joining a party sometimes can take minutes. And then you're like, well, if I was in a match, I'm surely kicked for inactivity by now.
Absolutely. Yeah. You sent me an invite. I hit the button, and it takes me 5 minutes to join the party.
Right.
Stupid. All right. Just saying.
Man.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Xbox, you got it right. You won. Kevin won.
Let's wrap this one up. No, just kidding.
Yep. That's in the wrap.
Who wins the top bunk at Abed's?
Abed does.
He's like, "Whoop! You want top or bottom bunk? Top. Me too. Race ya."
Yeah, he says it as he's like turning around and going, "Did I see you?" You know, you're like, "Oh."
It's like a dream come true to have Jeff live there with him.
Yeah, dude. All right. So what I wanted to say was, do you remember the way that he was eating his Lucky Charms? Jeff was.
Oh, yeah.
Like he just straight chin holding the ball, didn't give, you know what I mean? Just straight. It was so funny, man. I laughed so hard at that one too. I was like, at first I'm like, okay, he's not gonna take a bite. You know what I mean? They're gonna have a bunch of different scenes of him like holding it, and then he goes, just takes it. I'm like, dude, he actually he straight up did it.
It's so funny when he's walking away from the Sunday machine. Like that dude has a huge bowl of ice cream. It's like I am surprised he didn't gain 20, 30 pounds in one episode. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's very true.
He's like once you sit on that bathroom and once you sit on that toilet, it just doesn't matter anymore. The material world just doesn't matter anymore. Once you go through that.
Yeah, it's just you're good. The communal bathroom, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's so funny because it's like Brita wants nothing to do with trying to get him back into being his old self because she's like, she's a big believer of not having material things.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
And she wants to be left alone with Vaughn, but yet Pierce has got to be like, well, let me talk to him for you.
Yeah, he's got to be part of it.
Yeah,
he's a big badass.
And that song is so awesome.
Yeah, we haven't sang it yet one time.
Getting rid of Brita. She's a GDB.
Yeah. I just love the Passover.
Yeah. Oh, especially because he starts taking over on the keyboards, and then when the rapper comes out though for Vaughn's second set when he's calling Pierce, he's I don't need you in my band anymore.
He's got an old wrinkled body.
Yeah. And the rapper comes out, but I love at the very end, Pierce is like doing the keyboards, and the rapper is like going through the whole rap of dissing Vaughn, and the whole time Vaughn's sitting there is just like, well played, Pierce. Well played.
Yeah, he's crying. That's the part. Like that's one of the things that made me laugh. I'm like, man, that is just. He happens to be standing there. Well played. It's just That's so.
It was like
this isn't the end.
It was perfect because it's like, you know what, Pierce, he will stop at nothing to make sure what he wants is done. Like he terrorizes Vicky for not letting him borrow a pencil. We had Neil, and we had to go through a Dungeons and Dragons episode.
Yes, that's very true. Which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a very, very fantastic episode. And then, so it's just like, he'll stop at nothing to to make sure. So it's like Vaughn was going to hear that rap no matter what.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you are right.
But it is fun. All right, so we were talking earlier about how, like, Vaughn he's just a funny guy. Like, even...
Yeah, for sure.
Some of the things he says. But I love when Pierce is saying, take it easy on Brita, and he, like, whips his guitar... like he's just like, what? It's my band, man. Whatever. Yeah. And then he's leaving. He's taking the instruments, throwing them at Pierce, and he just takes the thing, and just like yells, "Ah!" I don't know. I just crack up every time.
Yeah, and then I love it's stupid, but like he makes me laugh when he slams on the door. Lights. He's just out of there.
Isn't later
so good.
Like short enough?
Yeah.
It's literally the same amount of words or letters.
Well, exactly. Because you're just adding the essence of the R.
That's
you know what I mean?
Lights,
that's it. Like
isn't it still like the same? Oh man, I'll every time I rewatch, it's just Brita makes me laugh more and more. And when she calls Jeff out, when she's like, I don't believe in any of that crap, but for you, maybe you are that true shellless person who needs material possessions. Maybe you're that person.
That is, that's all. Yeah, I mean, really, just straight calling him out to the tenfold.
And he's like, "You're right," and then he looks in like his. Nobody has. They were Italian crafted, right?
Yes,
Italian crafted.
Handcrafted
faucets. That's it. He's just like checking himself out, and he's like, "Uh oh, he's back."
Yeah. As I say, because one of my other questions I had for it too was, who is Brita? Who was Brita attracted to?
Oh, bums.
Because then it like leads up to like he's all lounging on the couch. He's got a piece of half-eaten pizza on the couch. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So he's like, it's like just sitting there. He's just chilling. You know what I mean? Like,
you're into
what is going on?
Yep. You're into bums.
That's awesome.
That's Brita.
Yeah, Brita. Yeah. What TV show was Jeff and
The Jeffersons?
Watching? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. That's why I didn't ask.
But
it's too easy.
They also watched Good Times.
Yeah.
But they had good times.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right. So what else? Oh, so what movie reference of Goldie Hawn is he talking about? Abed.
I knew you were gonna ask that question, and I don't remember now.
So it's Overboard.
Overboard. Yep.
Now,
It's funny 'cause
yeah. So it's an excellent movie. Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn. It's exactly how he explains it. She's a rich lady, falls off a boat, gets amnesia. He makes her think that that's his wife and those are her kids and all that stuff. And then
I've seen it actually, but I just couldn't remember.
Oh, okay. Now they remade where they reversed it, where the guy falls off the boat and then he becomes the Goldie Hawn, and it was with Anna Faris, and it just
Wasn't the same.
yeah. I don't really understand why things have to be remade necessarily. Like
No.
I get it, like you're gender swapping, so it's like different.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely different, but
It's the same outcome.
premise and the same thing.
So
yes, exactly.
I don't know.
Is
No
it
offense, but they're
really
no
worth
Goldie
it?
Hawn and they're no Kurt Russell. So maybe that's where they went wrong. Maybe they just did the opposite and recast it. You know what? Screw it. Put Kurt Russell back in. Put Goldie Hawn back in.
Let's see where let's go.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. That's funny because that is a fantastic movie though.
Yeah.
I will give you that for sure. I mean, not when I say fantastic, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
It's just
like
it's a good classic film
solid
to
movie.
watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. What does Jeff call Abed's special drink? Later, you will find out that is called
diabetes. I think about it for a second. I'm like, wait, I gotta put myself in the scene again.
Hot cocoa mixed in with his ice cold milk. I call it special drink. Later, you will find out that it is called diabetes.
Yeah, that's so good. But all it is chocolate milk, man,
Right.
with a different powder.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
you know
all
what I
it
mean?
is, yeah.
So, Jeff, make me feel like a fatty,
Another thing that Abed was just on point this episode, and when he was when Jeff wakes up or whatever, and he's like, "Did I talk about Brian Williams or farm animals in my sleep last night?" No, why? Okay, good. Or he doesn't even ask why. Like I'd be like, "Wait a minute,
No.
hold up, why? Did you talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Brian Williams and farm animals a lot in your sleep?"
Well, yeah, is this, did you have a recurring dream? Like, is this something that keeps happening?
Yeah, right. That's pretty funny. And then Troy. Now, we haven't even talked about Annie. Annie's very funny in this episode too. Actually, I don't even think any of the questions were geared towards Annie. Just because she was
No, they
throwing
were
herself at Troy,
Oh, the entire time. I mean, and like every moment. Oh, she's betting. Look, you'll take a bite, and then she'll take a bite, and then you'll get that look in her eye.
She'll get cold, and you'll offer her your Letterman jacket, and he's just like, right, okay.
Yeah.
She really just threw it out there and was like, "Come on,
oh, for sure."
Yeah, and he's just so blind. That's why it's so funny when he is like, "I am so sorry to lead you on that way," and then talks about how Randy is a name for a guy or a girl, and it's like, oh man,
Yeah. Wait a minute.
nope,
Yeah.
bro, you missed it.
For sure, absolutely.
And then Shirley
up.
being in the background going like, "Don't help him, don't help him."
Yeah,
Like it makes
no,
doesn't make any sense.
she runs there butt naked in a hospital gown.
Let's go
to
find
take
you
back
some
her grandma's
pants.
blanket.
Yeah. Give me back my Nana's blanket.
Yeah.
What is the doctor's name?
I don't remember.
I paused it. You don't know I don't know what the T is, but his last name's Lerma. Dr. T. Lerma.
Oh, okay.
I paused it. I was like, I would never ask that for a point because that's just.
Well, yeah. That's difficult.
That's not even like a bonus point question.
No.
This is like, you understand.
I get it.
For Troy's date, how far should the date be?
What do you mean by that? Oh, like, who says it?
Troy, He says, if I wanted to ask another classmate out on a date, but that date would have to be within
Oh, biking distance of my mom's house?
my parents' house. Yeah, biking distance of my
Yeah.
parents' house. I guess.
That's funny.
He's such a kid. It's so funny. Like even
Yes,
like his last episode. Well, not the last episode because when the floor is lava, that's awesome. But the one before that where they're doing the lie detector test and they're passing out the cylinders of semen. And he's offered like $6 million or whatever. He's like, I'm being offered a chance that nobody has ever offered me before. Millions of dollars,
Not a boat trip around the world, nothing like
millions
that.
Millions of dollars. Like that's Troy. That's Troy right there.
Yeah,
He's an opportunist right there.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
I'll just leave my homework with Slim Dog over here, Seacrest is going to do my homework. That's right.
Yeah, Seacrest. That means you do my homework, right?
Yeah. T-Bone. How'd you know that was my name? Because your name begins with T. Because your name begins with T. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you name my... You're a football player. Yeah, that's right. You're a football player and your name begins with T.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, very true.
But yeah, biking distance of his parents' house. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's all. That's funny.
I
say once you put me into the scene, that's why sometimes I try to help you out with that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, try to get into
it's a hard
the
question.
Scene.
Yeah, at least so then you can think about it. I want to give you a chance. You know what I mean? Of course I want to get you them all wrong, but at the same time, I don't want to
Yeah, I try to do the same, like say, hey, this person did this.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll accept ones that were like electric piano because I know you knew what you were trying to say,
Yeah, dude, I just literally could not believe I couldn't think about it. As soon as you said it's on my laptop, I'm like, what's on my laptop? Keys. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Pierce on keyboard.
That's ridiculous. Yep.
And then at the end, Pierce is like, I've given it some thought, and I'm out of the band.
Yep.
He just doesn't even say anything.
Nope. No response.
He's good though. He's good without Pierce. He doesn't need Pierce in his band.
Does not.
Pierce is a B.
Yeah.
And it's like perfect that song would be about Pierce because he's even in the crowd going, "That song's about me,"
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the definition of there's any press is good press. Like
Yep. Definitely.
Pierce is a B.
Anything.
I'm Pierce.
Yep.
I'm that B.
He's singing about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so good. I mean, that is funny.
And when he's like going on the keyboard, going like, I'm like, man, like this dude's seriously skilled on the keyboard.
Yeah, definitely. So I was gonna ask you, do you think he's like truly? Do you think it's really him playing, or do you think that's like just fake noise?
Oh, I have no idea.
It looks real.
Remember
when he wrote that song where he was playing it, where he was doing the Greendale song, him and Annie.
It was a straight rip off of a jingle.
Well, absolutely. But he looked like, even his motions, you know what I mean? He actually looked like legit. And I'm like, man, I wonder if he actually could play. You know what I mean? It's just, you never know. But
well, he also is playing piano at Annie's apartment when he's supposed to be fixing the outlet.
Yeah.
Do you have any requests, Mr. President? Oh, somebody must have slipped me a Mickey, Damn hula girls just showed up. He started playing piano, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, there's times for it, and he figured it out.
And he figured it out, man.
Straight up.
So I'm not sure what the punishment should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was trying to avoid it.
Got it. I was going to stretch this out for as long as possible, and then end abruptly.
Sorry, bro.
No, it's okay.
But
it's a perfect.
You did win. I'll give you credit.
Thank you for giving me credit, even though I earned it and I didn't need to be given anything. Anyways, thank you.
Self-call. You're not welcome, but anyway.
All right, so I would say, we have some challenges coming up, and they might even be up and running by the time this podcast hits the internets, the tubes of cats and whatnot.
Tubes of cats, man. They gotta get through. You know.
They got to get through. Got to make their way to Al Gore. Al Gore approves it, and then bing, bang, bong. It's on the internet.
On the internet.
But as far as next episode, I was thinking of an episode just today that I was like, man, if I win, that would be the one I would choose. But I forget. I forget what it was. It was an It's Always Sunny episode.
Okay. All right.
And
you let me know, sir.
Yeah. I might mix it up even. So, hey, how about this? Follow us on Twitter at CoreyKevin1, and I'll announce the episode on Twitter, and then I'll also announce what the punishment is on Twitter. I won't text Corey beforehand. No, I'm just kidding. You find out that you're going into like a Walmart wearing a Barbie outfit, Like,
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Actually, I just quit. I just quit the podcast. Everybody.
Yeah. So, did you get my email?
Yeah, right. My resignation.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, so definitely do that.
We'll discuss, and then we will make a tradition of it. And, so that is by far one of my favorite things to ever say. Like, I will try to fit that into anything. Like, we'll do this, and then we'll make a tradition of it, and we'll go from there. Because I'd like to glue even more cat hair all over my body and walk around like some sort of cat man in the night. Basically, if I had more skin, I could never do a bad thing in my life. Wait, what?
Ever.
That is not what I'm saying. You know what? That's it. The gang gets analyzed. That's it. That's the next episode.
I was waiting for it. Actually, I had it written down on my list too, so I am pumped.
Yeah, it is by far. You unzipped me. You unzipped me.
You unzipped me, Doc.
All right, we won't go into detail because that'll be episode 18.
Oh, dude.
If anybody's listening, I hope that you enjoyed this show. I hope you got like a better understanding of what this episode, trivia, because you always want to school your friends on did you know this, happened? Did you know Abed won the top bunk? Did you ever want to know that?
Well, now you do.
But we also, talk a little bit more in depth of these scenes, these episodes, what makes them funny. We shine a light on some of the funniest moments.
Absolutely.
So hopefully that is enjoyable. If you want, email us any episode suggestions or comments or questions at cktalkaboutnothing@gmail.com. Got anything?
No, I mean, definitely make sure you hit the like and subscribe. But other than that, I think make sure you come tune in for next week.
Yeah, tune in the next episode. Episode 18 will be The Gang Gets Analyzed. It's Always Sunny. Not sure on the seaon yet. I'm not even sure what episode it is. I'm pretty sure it's called The Gang Gets Analyzed, but
yeah, I wrote that down, so I hope it is.
Yeah, right. It is. Yeah. It's set in stone.
It's imprinted now.
But
so
follow us on Twitter for notifications of when we go live, but also when you want to find out about those when we post about the punishments and whatnot.
Absolutely. I'm getting a lot of them done, so come watch me get punished 5 times in a row.
At least twice. At least twice.
At least twice. Right now we're twice, guys. I'm coming back, though. Don't you worry.
Coming back. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and hope to hear from you guys.
Yep. Bye, guys.